Hey guys, welcome back to the workbench. This has been a interesting last week. Um, there's been small updates on this project. Um, over the last couple of weeks, mostly due to my job and family. Um, but today I've actually managed to catch up a little bit. Kind of liking where things are going. This is an old, like one of the original warehouses that are needing like a major overhaul. And so I managed to, they done repairs to this building. I mean, you can see there's a little sagging in the trim work. You got peeling up here from that I gotta do some touch up work on the upper part there, but then I got paint peeling on the trim there. I gotta do a little bit of you got rust streaks here from all the water hitting here and running down and just kind of hitting that over the years. I'll admit it's one of the first few scratch builds that I just kind of went off on a whim. And I'm pretty pleased with how it's coming. I got some touch-up stuff here to do to kind of even that out and make it look good. And then as I got the trim on, as you can see, around the upper part, just kind of adding a line to it. And then I got the got this guy done. I think it rather turned out okay. This piece here is entirely scratch built. And so I'm pretty pleased with it. It's not perfect. None of this project is meant to be perfect. I intentionally don't like painting everything new if it has an age to it or a wearing or a weathering. You know, there's a difference between weathering and aging. You can age a building in different ways by the way you carve it, the way you can structure it, the way how you apply the paint. Do you intentionally leave a little paint off to show wear? Do you paint the full building and then just use chemicals on your structure? Well, if you're able to do it without having to add a worn effects or this or that, and it comes out okay, that's great. I don't care whether my scratch builds come out great or not. Personally, that's my thing. I like it as an opportunity to create, and how it comes out, and along with that, it gives me a opportunity to try things, see how they work, how they don't work, what I can do to change it. It's a learning opportunity to experiment. There, that's kind of what I like to do with these scratch builds. I love my kits. I have plenty more of them to do. But scratch building sometimes just takes the edge off. Like, I get so many ideas wrapped up in my head of what I want to do, and I want to play with things. And then I come up with a building like this. Even though this is a partial kit, I totally took it and made it something different. I've done that with a couple different kits. This one just kind of on the whim. And don't get me wrong, it's come out good, but I've tried some things on this particular scratch build that I don't really think I like. I've tried the top coat up here. It looks okay. It's just, I don't know. I could do it different. Next time I'm going to do it differently. But again, you know, you got to keep in mind, what is the building's purpose? What is it supposed to be for? Well, this is just an old warehouse building. And it's older, and it's going to be going in with, probably along with these guys. These guys are going to be painted up really nice, and they'll be updated probably close to what they are. I will probably do a gray color. Or something. I haven't really decided yet. But these are the Pike Stuff in Scale Distribution Center, and then also the prefab warehouse, which I'm not using it as a prefab. It's just going to be a warehouse, or whatever. It can be an office for all that matter. You can make it whatever. However, this one is an older one, so it'll probably be tucked down on one end of the yard, and it will be labeled as old maintenance warehouse or something like that. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. I did get this done. I got the trim done on it. This piece, like I said, is 100% scratch built. It didn't turn out perfect, but that's okay. I used what I had on hand, and I think it turned out rather okay for my scraps. That's what I like using my scraps for on scratch build, right? So here's a door, and I actually have settled with it kind of in, you know how they have the old, on some old roofs, I think it's more back east, Midwest, Mid-East area, where I see a lot of pictures where, if you see the center line right here, dividing the building, I think I want to put it right in line. I want to center this right in the middle of the rooftop. That way, you have a little bit of a 360. So you come out the door, you can walk all the way around the top, and if you're looking at your vocal point, you have your lines right here. So you look at the lines here, go straight up, and it's those vertical lines are aligned. I could do an offset like that, I guess. I'm gonna do some thinking on it, but I like both ways, and I'm at a point where I really got to think what I want to do with it. So I got to really think about the scene that I'm going to apply this to, and how I want it to kind of look. And I haven't really fully got to that point. So while I go through, I still got to do the window sills, and then I got to add this to the top. And then once I add this down, I'll then get everything else ready to go for the details, the actual 3D printed details and what I want to do. But at the moment, getting this on windowsills, painted white, and get those put on and weathered, that's pretty much where we're at on this. Again, not really a lot going on this video. Just wanted to jump up and put one on. I do have some touch-ups. Don't get me wrong, I have some touch-ups on this. It's not quite where I want it, but I wanted to kind of jump on because this next week is going to be continuing busy with few employees, but at work and having a lot going on. It's just a lot of extra time that I have to provide for that. So I'm just trying to utilize just a few moments and just kind of updating everybody. This is where we're at. But we will be back for another video. I don't know how much or where I'll be, so we'll just leave it at that. We're going to do an update again next week, hopefully. And then we'll see where we're at. And then after this build, we're going to do, I have a few smaller kits, as I showed before. I even got some rolling stocked up. I'm going to assemble. I might do a video on that, some easy ones. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have had a really good, safe, and blessed week. And I hope as we're going in tomorrow, as Friday, and into the weekend, if you guys are going to any train shows, enjoy yourself. Make the best of it while you're there. Make sure you relax and enjoy the modeling time you get, no matter what it is or how much it is. And I'm also kind of working in the process of trying to pull together a Google Meet and kind of get guys or gals, all of us hobbyists, together so we can meet each other, talk to one another, and just have a good time. I haven't really done a whole lot with meeting people. A lot of the people that I know are all back east. I'm on the West Coast, so I don't really know a whole lot of people on the West Coast that model. There's a very small handful of people that I know. The next closest would be Colorado, and Wyoming, and California. Those are the other than that, there's a very small select few people that I know of over here. With that said, we're going to end it here tonight, guys. Got the kiddo to go take care of, but you guys stay modeling, stay happy, enjoy what you're doing, and keep on showing your progress with everybody out there. There's a lot of us modelers that don't show enough, and keep encouraging others. I'm encouraged daily with seeing all of what you guys do. It's really hard in my work schedule right now to actually sit down and do some good time modeling. So when I do, it's short-lived, but it's a small chunk that I can enjoy. And I have a whole lot of progress stuff that I gotta do. I'm in the process of redoing my workbench area, changing gears and projects, and then I'm also having a big computer project that I got to take care of at the moment as well. So this will probably be dying down a little bit, but I'm still going to be posting content. So until next week, you guys be safe, have fun modeling, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.